not this week.
How are we doing?
Good, are you?
Very good.
How's the toe?
Sorry?
How's the toe?
Feels great.
Is it big toe or?
Yeah, it's big toe. Bent it back a little bit, but I'll be fine.
Based on your conversation with Byron in practice today, have you seen any tweaks to the playbook or things that you guys will be doing differently? I know you can't give away a whole lot.
Yeah, a little bit. I mean, I think there's stuff we're doing in protection to help some certain guys out. Trying to tailor routes and to some of our receivers' strengths, tailor to the concepts to some of my strengths. So trying to sort of cut down and refine the offense a little bit to sort of expand on what we do well.
What's the percentage of
I mean, I think he's trying to ease it in. He's not trying to sort of, he says, go cold turkey on it and just like switch everything. But I think it's going to be a slow, gradual process. I think he's got a really good plan over the next couple weeks. I think we're going to have a great game plan going into this week. Definitely change some things to, like I said, do what we do well, refine the game plan so we think less and play faster, but at the same time not change too much and slow everyone down like that.
Are you surprised when Michael's fired?
I don't know. I don't really know how to answer that.
How much he's having the extra time to adjust to having a new offensive coordinator and get ready for this next game at the same time?
Sorry?
How did the extra day from the Thursday?
Yeah, no, it definitely helps. I think it helps Byron a lot too. It gives him a couple days with all the coaches to refine. I think Byron, I think all of our assistant coaches are stepping up to the plate as well and helping Byron out. I think we're gonna sort of come closer together and rally the best we can. I think we're gonna reel in our focus on the season and just go week by week and day by day and just try to get better and try and start stacking these things.
What do you say?
You like about Byron?
Sorry?
What is it you like about him?
I mean, he's been a quarterback, so I think what he's helping me out with is being more refined and deliberate with like rules, being like having a lot like more hard rules on where to go when, so that I can just go out there and play fast. Because I think when I think less, I get to play a little quicker, play more efficient, and I think he is pretty good at or at least understands what it's like to be in an offense that might be a little too complicated, an offense that might be a little too simple. So we're working together to try and find that sweet spot.
You said about protection, you're going to go more to 6 and 7 man protection, max protection.
That's
what Steve had talked about a little bit the other day.
Yeah, that stuff, but also sort of in these 5 and 6 man protections, just how you block it. So sort of trying to find their best player and figure out ways to take advantage of it. Whether sometimes getting your back out on 5-on-5, you might want to go 6-on-5 because you like a certain matchup or something like that. So it is doing 6, 7, 8 man pros and mixing all that stuff in, but a lot of it's just sort of the nuances of a lot of little stuff too.
This is your 5th coordinator in 4 years. How have you learned to adjust and learn new offenses? And what's that been like?
It's not fun. I mean, if I could prefer it, I'd have one offense, but that's not really how it all worked out. So I'm just going to kind of do the best I can with what I got, and I think what I have right now is a really, really good football team. That's we're all underperforming a bit, but like I've said in the past, I'm very happy that we're a really good football team playing not so well as opposed to sort of hitting our potential as a team that maybe not have as much potential.
When you talk about tailoring the
Byron being young and in his career and you young in your career, is the hope that you guys can grow together and you can have that OC for a long time?
Absolutely. I mean, I'm working on one OC for more than a year at the moment, so we'll get to that another time.
When you talk about the offense being tailored more to guys' strengths, is that something you think was missing a little bit?
Maybe. I mean, I think Coach McCoy's just had some. He's just had some quarterbacks in the past with like Phillip and Peyton that are really, really good at like picking out this here and there, and I think sometimes step into a season and you want to throw all this stuff in, and a lot of it's like no matter how good of a player you are, if you're not really sure exactly what you're going to do, you play a little physically slower. So I think what we're trying to do is just basically get all 11 guys playing at full speed and fully confident with what we're doing. It might not be the best call because we could have 5 alerts and pick the best play with the best mic on this, but I think we'd rather have maybe not the perfect play, but everyone going full speed 100%.
Does your preparation outside of practice feel any easier this week, having already faced the 49ers?
Yeah, sure. I mean, it's a little frustrating. I didn't play great against them, so I have to keep watching my own film and see me miss guys. But I mean, yeah, maybe a little bit. I think that's something new in the NFL compared to college. As you're seeing, I mean, in college you play a team every year, but they lose like a quarter of the team. So I think in the NFL it's cool that you get to play your own division twice. And whether you win or lose, it poses its own set of challenges moving forwards. And I think it's a little bit unique that we were playing them so close to the last time we played them. But I mean, they have a couple wrinkles in there.
How much did the turnovers weigh on you Thursday? Past that?
Sorry.
The turnovers, how much did that weigh on you Thursday, and how you feel about it now?
Weighed on me for about 24 hours, then moved on. And that's kind of my general rule of thumb is you got to fix the mistakes coming Monday or Thursday coming Friday. Definitely wasn't fun to watch the film, but it had to be done. So 24 hours and the rearview mirror.
How do you see Byron using David any differently than you would consider?
Trying to sort of, I think, I mean, Byron's a sort of a BA descendant, and he's sort of a ghostly legend of in this building here. So I think he's putting in some new stuff, but also pulling on some past knowledge, and I'm pretty looking forward to what we're about to do with him.
It's good for Halloween.
Yeah, touche. Yeah, I mean, every team we play, we'll watch film from the previous year. Yeah, it'll pop up every now and seeing John Skelton and Carson and Blaine sling it around. Yeah.
Thanks, John.
Appreciate it, guys. Thanks.
No John Cobb?
I know.
What if he did?
Speaking of that, listen to John Skelton on my show every Friday. Yeah.
Good plug.
Yeah.
Joe Skelton over me. I don't know that's He's wearing that sort of stuff. On a weekly basis. Yeah, that's all.
It's funny because which
Bless him.
yeah, and sometimes no, if you catch it special teams right. Yeah, that's right. That was the first time he was referenced. Isn't that true?
All right, regarding Patrick Peterson, Patrick and I had a great conversation the other day. I will keep the details of that conversation between Patrick and I. We're all frustrated right now based off the situation that we're in, 1-6. We're going to use all that energy this Sunday and trying to do everything that we can to win a football game. And my thoughts and opinion hasn't changed since the things I talked about on Monday, as well as the things that I'm saying today. So we're going to put this behind us. We're going to move forward. And we're going to do everything that we can to try to get on track this week against the 49ers. Injury report, Boston, Fitzgerald, Vunovich, all did not participate. Bynes, Upati, Pugh, Rosen, and Jamal Taylor were limited. And with that, I'll take your questions.
Did you guys talk on Monday?
We talked on Monday.
Patrick did tweet today that he's committed to being an Arizona Cardinal for the future. Is that encouraging for you to hear that?
Very encouraging. Very encouraging.
He's also sad, Steve, that he has assurances from ownership about winning and ways to make the team better. Could you share anything about that with us?
Again, I think we elaborated enough, and we're going to try to take any energy that we do have. All right? We're not going to focus on this right here. We're going to move forward and put all our energy on the 49ers.
Are Are all those guys that are limited, you expecting them to play Sunday?
Yes, I do.
Fitzgerald, was that a hamstring or?
It's still hamstring. Yes.
Coach, when it comes to Byron, you got a couple guys on the staff that have called plays in the past. Will he lean on anybody, or is it a committee when it comes to?
Byron is calling the plays just like anything else. Support staff. Those guys are going to, be supportive, particularly throughout the week in game planning, and then on game day, Byron is going to do what he does, and I think he's going to do a great job.
How important is it for the offensive line to do a good job in protection and allow some of his ideas to be executed by not letting the pressure get
Well, I think in any situation, the offensive line got to protect. Period. We got to do a much better job in the things that we're doing moving forward. So I think Byron has done an excellent job in trying to put those guys in position to try to help Josh out a little bit and changing up the protections.
How do you envision him using Johnson? Is it more receiving? Is it balance?
Who's that again? I'm sorry. Johnson?
Byron using
Johnson?
Yeah.
I'm not going to sit here and try to speculate or indulge and try to tell the 49ers what we're doing. We're going to try to put David in the best position to be successful.
How important was it to get this situation with Patrick in the blood and, like you said, move forward and use your energy going into this division game? Because Patrick's a guy that can take over a game by himself.
And that's where I'm going to focus. I think Patrick can take over a game by himself, and that's the reason why he's one of the best at what he does.
Since you guys are playing the 49ers so close to last time, what do you think the biggest changes have been for them in the last few weeks?
I think those guys definitely improved the last couple of weeks. You go back and really watch the Green Bay game. In my opinion, they should have won that game. Did some great things there. So, again, it's not a lot that you can get from a standpoint that you understand certain personnel, you understand what they're trying to do, but they're going to change a little bit just like we are.
In your years playing, obviously, with Panthers or whatever team where you're playing these division teams twice a year, is it a lot different when you're playing these teams a second time as opposed to any of the other games you might have in your schedule? Do you approach it any differently in terms of coaching when you're facing these teams a second time?
No. Again, I think you go back and really evaluate what you did in the first game, things that work, things that hurt you, and that's the most important thing. You want to make sure that you correct those things because, again, this is a copycat league from week to week. Teams are going to see how you got exposed, not only against them, but what happened the previous week. So that's our first approach, really taking care of the things that hurt us and then really trying to find some new wrinkles.
What do you think about App State being ranked?
I think it's great. I reached out to Scott Satterfield this morning and congratulated him.
Coach,
Thank you.
Thank you.